And you might have to, actually no, you should be fine. Just write down all of the months. Okay, mine is really sloppy and I'm probably gonna have to redo mine, but I just put 2018 and I put enrollments and income, and then I put all the months, so just January through December for 2018, okay? Now, when you're finished with that, the next thing that I want you to do is write, and this is gonna make like your red personality come out, you guys, because if you look at the color chart, you have a red, a blue, a yellow, or a green. A red is really money focused, leader focused, driven focused. A yellow is really like people person, very loving, caring, selfless. Green is very facts oriented and knowledge. And blue is more like fun based and party based. Sorry guys, I have a really bad cold, so don't mind me. Okay, so you should have, again, those of you guys that's joining, it should say 2018 enrollments and income, and then it should have every month on there. Okay, now what I want you to do is I want you to pull up your eSuite. So those of you guys that are just joining us, get out a piece of paper or get out a whiteboard or get out a poster board, whatever you want to get out, but we're doing an exercise and an activity to go over your 2018 year. So now I want you guys to go to your eSuite, and then I want you to go to reports. So log in your eSuite real quick. I'm gonna pull mine up real quick. If you're on your phone, just you don't have to exit all the way out of the Zoom. Just click out and then go to your browser and pull up your website. And I'm going to show you where you can find this. And it's pretty cool once you kind of see what we're doing here. So now I want you to go to your commissions tab. Okay, go to your commissions tab. And I want you to go to the year 2018. So I want you to filter it out, commissions year 2018. And I want you to write down your income from January. Obviously, we don't have December's yet, but I want you to write down your income from January to November by each one of these months, okay? So I want this visual. I want this all written down. So if you're on your phone right now, grab a piece of paper out, on the top of it, 2018 enrollments and income, and I want you to write down your income for every month alongside of the month that you have written down. So we'll go ahead and do that really quick. So filter it to 2018 under the commissions tab, and then write down your every single month income to the cent. And if you need any help doing it or don't know how to do it, just put something in the messenger or in the chat, and then I can help you. Oh, Brittany still can't hear. I wonder why she wouldn't be able to hear. Okay. You guys will kind of see what I'm doing here once we get towards the end and how powerful it is to see it on paper. Well, it happened and it's gone, but that's why we're doing this. So you guys can compare now 2019 to 2018. So this is exactly why we're doing this, because when I saw this exercise, I was like, I don't want to do that. And then I realized why she posted it. Rachel Jones posted this, you guys. And I don't know if you guys know her story, but she went from, it was like executive Ruby to like wanting to quit and having her whole entire team fall apart, and she wasn't enrolling anybody, and her mindset was just in the garbage, to promoting to presidential diamond like 5 months later. So she's a lot of really good wisdom and knowledge. So I like this exercise. So obviously once January commissions post for December, you guys can fill that out when they come out. So just post this somewhere where you can see it visually, whether that's in your office, your kitchen, wherever you want to, or not your office, your kitchen, your desk, by your bedside, wherever you work, your bathroom mirror, wherever you want to see it. I know just seeing numbers really boosts me every time, because I'm always trying to be better than the month before. Now, does everybody have their income written down from last year? And I'm just going to highlight the months so they stand out, just so I can see. Now, what I want you guys to do is I want you to go to your reports tab, and then go to additional reports. And I want you to go to your downline activity, okay? But I want you to filter it, and I want you to go to your downline activity, and I want you to filter it to the advanced search and go to enrollment date equals, and I want you to start with January of 2018, okay? So January 1 of 2018 to January 31st.
What did you say, Allie? Additional reports and then filter it how?
If you go to reports and then additional reports, you'll go to your downline activity. And then you're going to go to enrollment date equals, and then you're going to do the custom date range, and you're going to do each month. But what the thing is we're doing here is you're going to go January 1st to January 31st, and you're going to hit apply and then hit search. And this is going to come up all of your enrollments in your whole downline. But I don't want you looking at everybody. I only want you looking at yourself, okay? So I want you to go through every month now and specifically write down how many loyal customers you sign and how many distributors you sign for each month right next to the income. So you can put like a little arrow, or you can put an arrow, or you can put a dash, or however you want to do it. But just where the income is, put a little arrow out, and then put how many LCs and then how many DTs. And if you need help filtering it, let me know.
Are we doing customers and distributors?
Yes. Yep. So you can write it down however you want, Alexis, but like the way she has it is January, her income, and then she has a little dash, and then she has LCs and then DTs. So just put it right there next to the income, and then go all the way down to December. And then you'll do the same exact thing where it says custom range. You'll just click on it and then go the next month. Go February 1st down to February 28th, hit apply, and then hit search. And then you'll put just write down what your enrollments are, loyal customers and distributors for February, and so on. And it's interesting what we'll do after your months are completed, after you do this one. The comparison is what I love the most about seeing the end result after each month. This one might take a little bit more time, but that's okay. Just take your time and get it written down. Does everyone got the hang of it now, what we're doing?
Yeah, but it doesn't tell you if you place them, so I feel like I'm missing a lot.
You feel like you're what?
It doesn't tell you if, like, you place the loyal.
You have a list of your loyals, don't you? Like who you have? Just go
I
off
do.
that.
I mean, like, for this,
Oh.
I'm missing a lot because I placed a lot. Does that make sense?
Just kind of run through like what I'm thinking of, or like what I do in my head is like where I focused on like growth wise, which leg, if that makes sense. And I don't know if you guys know this, but with your downline activity, I don't know if you know this or not, but I found this out like 2 years ago. I should have done this way sooner. But with your downline activity, it goes by your top line and down, if you guys didn't know that already. So it starts from the left to the right. So anytime that I do like 400 Club or shout out with enrollments or anything, if you see your name towards like the end or the beginning, most of the time you're like, why am I always the first or the end? It's because it goes by the legs. So depending on where you are in my organization or where you are in anybody's organization, that's why. So if you go to reports in your tree viewer, your downline activity is filtered off of that. So anytime people enroll, if you've got somebody on your tree viewer at the top, you're going to be at the top on your downline activity too, under enrollments. So, okay, so keep working through enrollments and income. And what am I on? I'm on May right now. Okay, here we go. Those of you guys just joining, I will catch you guys up here in just a second. Once this part is done, it'll be easy to be able to do it every month this year, now that you know kind of how to do it once this part's done. I am recording the Zoom too, guys, so you can look back over it too if you need any help as well. All right, I'm on October right now. How about everybody else?
I'm on June.
I'm done. I had only August through November because I started in August.
I was gonna say you started in the other half of the year. Okay, we are almost there. And those of you guys that just joined the business too,
Take your time.
those of you guys that just joined the business too, I will catch you up here in just a second as soon as we finish. And what's cool is you'll be able to do this for this year. And what's even cooler, Desiree, too, for you, especially, you haven't experienced January through August business. So this is exciting for you too. So we will catch you guys all up in just a second. Excuse me. Okay, and then make sure for December for this year that you guys write down your enrollments next to it. Even though there's not an income there yet, I want you guys to write your enrollments. Now, is everybody finished with that part? If you're not, totally fine. Those of you guys that just joined in, I want to show you really quick what we did. Get out a piece of paper, a poster board, whiteboard, whatever you want to use. And at the top, you're going to write 2018 enrollments and income. So whenever you join the business, just start with those months. I obviously was in the entire year, so I put January through December, put my income for that month, and then we put our enrollments next to it. So loyal customers and distributors. Now, I do want to note really quick that this business is not all about the enrollments. It's not what it's all about. But anytime that we are quick to not like our paycheck or want to quit, we didn't make that much money, I always want you to take a look in the mirror, because oftentimes we are responsible for our check. We can't always control our pay when we get hired for this business, but we can control what we do. We can control our action. We can control our leadership. We can control, how many host-to-posts we ask for daily, how we do our personal development, how often we post, how often we message, how often we follow up, how often we chart, how often we help our team. We can control all of that. And so that was kind of one of my mottos towards the end of the year was I'm responsible for my business and my check. If I want to raise, I have to go get it. If I want an enrollment, I have to go find it. I have to be so red and figure that out, because I am not going to let anybody else determine my paycheck or my raise besides me. And when you realize that this business, you are in charge of your own success, it's crazy what happens, because you'll have people quit in this business. You'll have customers turn off their auto ship in this business. And it's a very up and down battle sometimes, where it's hard to be like, I got to keep going, or I got to stay consistent. But one thing I've learned is that if you're always working, you'll always have leads. You always have people to follow up with, right? And that's why I love Host to Post, you guys, because you'll always have people to ask to host a post for you, which in return, you'll always have new leads in your network, because you're adding everybody that interacts on the post. You'll always have people to follow up with if they're interested in the product, right? And that's been my mindset big time in 2018, is if I don't have people to talk to, I'm not working. If I don't have conversations going in my inbox, I'm not doing enough Host to Post. And that's kind of what I have really been pushing myself, is that if I'm sitting here twiddling my thumbs, wondering what to do with my business, or wondering what I need to be doing and sitting on my phone, then I'm not doing an income producing activity. Something that I'm challenging myself this month, really quick before we move forward, we only have 10 minutes left on the Zoom, is that it sounds so weird, but I can challenge myself very well. And I am challenging myself to not leave the house every day this month until I sign somebody. So obviously I'll take my kid to school and that sort of thing, but I'm challenging myself to get my work done early in the morning and get a customer in. And I should have a customer in every day for how many host posts that I'm doing, for how many follow-ups I'm doing, for how much I'm interacting with networks. I should have enough to do well every day. And yesterday I've signed 2 customers, and today I've signed 2 customers. I know I can do it. It's a mindset, and it's a battle of mind over matter versus I want to do it and I'll do it later. You've got to push through that. And I promise you that once you create these good business habits, it becomes fun. This business becomes enjoying, because it's not feeling like work. You're enjoying it. You're actually helping people versus I need an enrollment. No, it's about helping people, and then the enrollments come with it. Now, I want you to take a look at your income and your enrollments for 2018. Okay. And looking at these incomes, I want to know, I don't know about you guys, but I want to know, either you can unmute yourself or put it in the chat. Sorry, my post with all this info just went away. There it is. I want to know, is this where you want to be? Is this anybody? Raise your hand if you're like, yep, I'm really happy with where I'm at. This is the income I want to make. If you are, fantastic. If you're not, then raise your hand. I know I'm not. I look at this and I'm like, can I rip it up? Okay. I now want you guys to add up, or I want you to highlight 2 months. I want you to highlight your best enrollment month, and I want you to highlight your highest check month. Okay. And you can put a circle around it if you don't have a highlighter with you, but highlight your biggest check and then highlight your highest enrollments. And if you had a higher month with loyals or a higher month with distributors, feel free to do 2 separate months too. So here's crazy. So my highest loyal customer month last year was January. My highest check was February. And my highest distributor month was July. Interesting. So now I want you guys at the bottom, like right hand corner or something, I want you to write total. How many loyals for the year, and then how many distributors for the year in the corner on the right hand side. You might have to take a minute to add everything up, but just take a minute and add up all the loyals and all the distributors. Now, as we know, sometimes some months are better than others, and that's normal. That's going to happen. But once you have your totals, total loyals, and total distributors, I want you to divide it by 12 and see what your average is every month right now from 2018.
Can we just skip this part?
Who said that? No, you can't. Because I'm going to ask for a screenshot of yours from the time. Just kidding. And I am going to share my averages with you guys because every year is different in this business. I will say that. Every year is different, and it's interesting what you focus on with your posting, your following up, your messaging, the way you run your business. We all run it differently, but my average a month, adding up my customers, my average a month was 11 loyal customers a month and 2 distributors a month, my average. Isn't that crazy? The difference in that is I've never been a mass enroller, you guys, ever, but I'm a steps to success enroller. And like 1 month I had 18 loyal customers and 3 distributors. And then another month I had 6 loyal customers and 0 distributors. Okay. But one thing that I'm looking at when I look at this, you guys, is that even if you have 1 enrollment every month, it starts with 1. It starts with taking action and getting 1. Okay. It starts with 1 and you move forward from there. And I know for me that when I'm not doing my job and I don't get a raise, or I look at this right now, I'm like, well, yeah, obviously I had my best check then because I had my highest enrollments in this one. You know, I look at those kind of things. And then you have to add in your fast start bonuses, your weekly fast starts with distributors as well, aside from commissions. Now we only have 5 minutes left, and I had a couple more things I wanted to add on to this so you guys can keep and hang this up. But really quick, I want you to take a look at your monthly income and based upon your monthly income that you're getting right now, where are you at on the income chart? Okay. I don't want your monthly, or I don't want your current rank or your lifetime rank. I want to know what are you currently making based upon the amount of money you made last year. Okay. So if you take a look at the income chart and what the averages are right now on our income chart, based upon your income, where would you fall? Like, are you between distributor and executive pay? Are you between Ruby and Emerald pay, executive and Ruby, Emerald and Diamond, Diamond, double Diamond? Where does your pay fall on the income scale? Okay. Or the income chart, I mean, for our entire company, which are just averages. Now that you kind of have this whole thing put together, it's either two things. It's either going to really discourage you and make you mad and make you want to quit, which is not my intention. Number two, it's going to piss you off enough where you're going to get your ass to work. And that is my intention. So my goal for you now is to rip this piece of paper out, keep it in your notebook or rip it out, whatever you want to do, but I want you to hang it up. I want you to hang it up by your bedside if you work, if you have an office, a spare bedroom, a desk, your kitchen, wherever you put your It Works binder or stuff or iPad, whatever you have. Wherever you put your stuff, I want you to hang this up, okay? Because now I want you to make another piece of paper that says 2019 enrollments and income. And I want you to put a big fat January on there and have it look just like this and be ready to write your January income and your January enrollments as well. I want you to let this fuel you. I want you to look at this every day so you can see that you deserve more than what you had last year. I look at this and it fuels me to know that I can do so much better. I can do so much more than what we did last year. That we deserve more as a group, and every single one of us do as well. Now, make sure your goal, whether it's income or enrollments, align with the action that you're taking, okay? We have a minute left, you guys, so if I get cut off, I will post a recording so you can kind of go back through all the exercises and complete it by yourself as well. But just, I want to challenge you to really dig deep and take action. That the daily checklist action polls are posted every single day for a reason, for a purpose. It is to help you. It is to fuel you. It is to give you ideas to work. It doesn't mean you have to do those, but those are just things to help you build your tech, raise your income, and promote every month. I know this is going to be our biggest year yet. I know there are some crazy things coming, you guys. We already have with our Thermofy X. It is an incredible product. We have half off joining right now. And I've already heard that there's so many things coming at conference that's going to blow our mind. So I hope you are ready. I hope you're ready to take your business to the next level. Fuel your mind. And I'm excited, you guys. I'm so ready for all of us to go to that next level. I'm tired of being here and I want to be here. So thank you guys for joining me tonight. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. But I'm going to post this recording. It's going to cut me off any second. But I hope, again, this helps you, not pisses you off, but fuels you to reach higher and dream bigger. So have an awesome night, you guys.